guys, I'm Mel and this is my mum.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. What's your name?
Sharon.
Sharon. So this video is going to be me interviewing my mum about how it's affected her with the mental health. My mental health has affected her even, and I just wanted to get your view on it.
Right.
So I've written everything down on here. So when I was first diagnosed with mental health, how did that feel for you? How did you deal with it?
It was hard at first. We didn't know what to do. So we had to go by one day at a time, go through it and see if we could help you.
So when we were sat down in a group place, that's where I met Heather and Lydia, and then they told me what I had, blah blah blah. How did that hit you?
Hard.
Very hard,
Yeah.
right? It's a weird situation to talk about, but
You feel that your insides have been turned upside down.
yeah. So when I got sent home from school that day in Brunellan, when I had that fight, what did you think happened? Can you explain what happened that day? Because obviously it's a blur to me still. So
Well, you came home and you'd had a fight and you told me that you didn't want to go back to school. So I asked you why, and you told me you didn't want to because you'd been bullied, calling you names and everything, saying you were fat, and calling you horrible names to your face and punching you in the stomach. So me and your dad decided, well, if you can't get on with the kids, it's no good sending you there if they're bullying you, so you have to stay at home till we got you another school.
So did the school phone you up or
Yeah,
anything?
they said you have to go into meetings, so I went in to see the headmaster and I told them the situation. They said they'd sort it. You went back to school, they sorted. You went back to school and they didn't see it sorted, so it ended up that you didn't go in the end for a whole month or so till I got you a place in Clywedog.
Best choice I've ever made. So obviously you went to Brunellan as well.
Yeah.
Did you have any similar situations then, or not?
I did, but I didn't take any notice of them. Just went over my head.
It's very easy said and done, isn't it?
Mm.
So when I was diagnosed and everything, how do you think I took it?
Hard. You just went into your own little world. You didn't want to speak to anybody. You just clammed up every time we asked you what was wrong. It was horrible.
Did you see me as a different person?
Yeah. You were like a little dormouse. You wouldn't speak to anybody. You shut yourself off from everybody.
Do you think I still have the same habits today as I did then?
Sometimes, yeah.
Explain, like, what situations? Like,
You could be sitting there one minute, happy as Larry, and then the next minute you're down. And you don't want to speak to anybody, you shut yourself off. And when we ask you what's wrong, you just snap at us.
sorry.
I know it's not your fault, but that's the way it is.
How does that make you feel then?
Bad. Because I want to know why you're doing it all the while, but I can't understand it because I'm not going through it myself.
Yeah, that's it then, because, like, if you don't experience it yourself, you don't really know, do you?
No.
So, did it affect yours and Dad's relationship? Back then?
Yeah, a lot of pressure on the both of us. We didn't know what we're doing right from wrong. Didn't know where the help was. There was hardly any help out there, and when you did have it, they weren't doing much. Like hitting your head against a brick wall.
Just getting back to straight one over and over.
Yeah, round and round in a circle.
Like a teddy bear. Do you think it affected the family at all?
Yeah.
Who did it affect the most?
Your brother, James.
Why?
Because he can see what was happening and he didn't know what to do.
Do you think that's why he moved away?
Yeah, because I think it hurt him in seeing what you're like with me and your dad and what you like with yourself. And you two started arguing and not getting on, so I think that's why he moved away. Because he didn't like the arguments.
Do you blame me for that?
No, it's not your fault.
So, when I moved high school, what's your thoughts on Brunellan and not doing anything about it?
Absolutely rubbish. Not very good school at all.
If you were the headmaster of Brunellan, what would you have done in that situation if you seen someone getting bullied?
I would have done something about it. Stop the bullying. Get classes done on people to sort it out.
So, what is your view on the mental health services back then and now?
Back then,
They didn't really exist, really, did
no,
they?
didn't
It was just
do
cams.
Cams and they're not much cop.
Oh gosh, yeah. So, what would you change about it today?
Get you more help. And proper places that help you. Not like you got now.
So, as yourself, what has affected you the most from me? Like, what mental health has affected you the most?
Depression.
Depression, right, okay then. How does that make you feel?
Dunno,
It's
really.
nothing much you can do, can you?
No.
So, how do you feel about what I do at night, my nightly binging? You don't have to answer it if it's...
Not really happy what you do. You should be eating throughout the day when we're with you. And then you wouldn't be binging and going to the toilet making yourself ill.
How does that... Do you hear me at night?
Yes, I do.
And how does that make you feel?
Helpless, because I know if I went there and told you off, you'd see your bum.
I'd probably kick off as well. So, moving on to the seizures part, do you want to move on to that bit? Do you mind talking about that?
No.
No. So, when I first got, not diagnosed, when I started having the seizures, what did you think?
It's like a circle, because my son's got it and you've got it.
So, did you think I had epilepsy?
Yeah, we thought
Right.
you had epilepsy, yeah.
So, when you seen James, my brother, have one, how did that make you feel?
Helpless, because it's not a lot you can do about it. You got to just let him come out of it.
Put them in a recovery position,
Yeah.
and so after the seizures, today, what do you think you would change? If you were me now, and you were me 10 years ago, when I was getting bullied, what would you have done?
Taking you out to that school straight away, or not to send you to that
No,
school.
no, if you were me, and 10 years ago, what would you have done? If you were getting bullied?
Try and get some help.
Right. What kind of help? Tell someone.
Yeah, tell the teacher and people who can help you with them sort of situations.
So,
Clamp out the bullying in the schools.
like, when I'm sitting here now, where do you see myself in 5 years' time?
I don't really know. I
Do
can't
you-
answer that.
Do you think I'd be in the same situation as I am now?
No, if you help yourself and got more help, you'd be alright.
Where would you like me to be in 5 years' time? What's...
Happy.
Oh, God.
Got your own house. And your
Oh,
own,
you want to kick me out now, do you?
got your own
No.
house and your own life. Happy. With a car and
Yeah, if I can flip and drive.
sort yourself out, you might be able to.
Would you like me to have kids?
Yes.
Would you? Would
Yeah.
you like... So, to go on to that, what would you like? Would you like a girl, a boy? Twins? Twins! Twins!
Long as they're healthy, don't care.
As long as they're healthy. What would you name them?
Well, wouldn't be my choice, would it? Be your choice.
What would you like me to call them?
Not really bothered what you call them.
Alice Rose.
Oh,
Oh, Jackson Rose. I love that name. Right, last one. What is it like having a daughter with mental health and bulimia?
hard.
Can you
When you-
extend on that, please?
When you see other girls and, up and down and there's nothing wrong with them, and I wondered why it happened to you. And I don't know. I just wish you were like everybody else.
So, do you ever have regret of, like, having a daughter like me?
No. We got used to you now.
No, we got used to you. After 21 years, we've got used
We
to
know you're inside out. Know what you're capable of doing. We know you're quite brainy, so you know.
So when you say you see other girls and you wish they were like, no, I was like them, describe that. What do you want me to be?
ambitious, get on with your life, not scared to do anything, go travelling, bit of everything, eh?
Just
Be happy, yeah.
Be happy. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, just get better.
Just get better. So that was today's video, me interviewing my mother, and this was Eating Disorder Awareness Week. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you soon. So
Bye.
thank you. Bye. Bye. Yeah.